Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare, was shot and killed outside the Hilton Midtown Hotel in Manhattan, New York City on December 4, 2024. Thompson was in the city to attend an investors' meeting for United Health Group. Thompson's family reported that he had received death threats in the past. Thompson was criticized due to United Healthcare's rejection of insurance claims. Thompson had arrived in New York City on December 2nd for the annual United Health Group investors meeting. On December 4th, around 6:45 a.m., Thompson was walking on West 54th Street towards the New York Hilton Midtown Hotel where the meeting is taking place. The assailant was waiting across the street from the hotel for several minutes, and then crossing over once he saw Thompson. Standing about 20 feet away from Thompson when he arrived at the entrance, the assailant shot him at least twice, striking him in the back and right calf. The killer then proceeded to flee the scene on an e-bike and left the city via the George Washington Bridge bus station. Thompson was pronounced dead at 7:12 a.m. in the hospital. So far, the timeline dates back to November 24th, around 10 p.m. The suspect arrived in New York City on a Greyhound bus that originated in Atlanta, Georgia, but it is unclear which city he boarded the bus from. The suspect checked into the Hosteling International New York City hostel with a fake ID and cash. On December 4th at 5:30 a.m., the suspect leaves the hostel believed to be via bike. He buys coffee, water, and granola bars at a Starbucks cafe, which is 2 blocks away from the New York Hilton Midtown Hotel. The suspect arrived in front of the New York Hilton Midtown Hotel at 6:39 a.m., where he proceeds to wait several minutes. At 6:44 a.m., Thompson walks toward the hotel, and the suspect shoots him from behind and then flees. 4 minutes later, officers arrived on scene and took Thompson to the hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. The suspect got away on a bike and took a taxi. He then left the city from the George Washington Bridge bus station. At the scene, 3 fired cartridge cases and 3 unfired cartridge cases were found. The words delay, deny, and depose were written on the cases. A similar phrase is delay, deny, and defend. This phrase is used in reference to insurance companies not wanting to pay out claims. A water bottle, candy wrapper, and phone were also found at the scene. A $10,000 reward was offered by the NYPD for information about the shooter. The next day, images taken from a surveillance camera were released. The images were from the hostel and a Starbucks cafe. One of the images shows the suspect smiling at the female desk attendant. This happened after the desk attendant supposedly asked to see his pretty smile. A $50,000 reward for information leading to an arrest and conviction was added by the FBI when they joined the investigation. On December 9th, 26-year-old Luigi Mangione was arrested at a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Police was called by an employee who told police that a customer had recognized Mangione from the images released by the NYPD. In his bag, police found a 3D printed ghost gun and a 3D printed suppressor and a fake New Jersey driver's license that had the same name as the one the alleged shooter used to check into the hostel. The gun matched the 3 shell casings found at the crime scene. Mangione's fingerprints also matched the ones found on the water bottle. They also found a 3-page, 262-word handwritten letter about the American healthcare system, which they characterized as a manifesto. On December 9th, Mangione was charged in Blair County, Pennsylvania, with carrying a gun without a license, forgery, falsely identifying him to the police, and possessing instruments of crime. He was denied bail. Later that day, he was charged in Manhattan with second-degree murder, 3 counts of illegal weapons possession, and forgery. He is currently being held in the State Correctional Institution at Huntington, and was also denied bail for a second time. On December 17th, Mangione was indicted on 11 counts, including first-degree murder and murder as a crime of terrorism. The terrorism charge was brought forward due to Mangione being accused of murdering Thompson with the intent to influence the policy of a unit of government by intimidation or coercion. Luigi Mangione had attended Gilman School, where he graduated as valedictorian in 2016. He went on to attend the University of Pennsylvania. In November of 2024, Mangione was reported as missing by his mother, who said that their family had not heard from him since July. His mother was under the impression that he lived in San Francisco, so she reported him missing to the San Francisco Police Department. Mangione's last known residence was in Honolulu, Hawaii. In his alleged manifesto, Mangione states that he acted alone. He also apologized for causing strife or traumas, while insisting that this had to be done. Healthcare executives were characterized as parasites who had it coming, and also criticizing the U.S. healthcare system for being the most expensive in the world, but the U.S. ranking 42nd in the world for life expectancy. As of right now, the investigator theory of motive is hatred towards the health insurance industry. In July of 2023, Mangione had suffered an injury that caused him to visit the emergency room. Mangione had also posted photos of screws in his back. Mangione had a lower back condition. However, he was not insured by United Healthcare, but the working theory is that United Healthcare may have been his target because of their size. Police also believe that he was inspired by Ted Kaczynski's essay Industrial Society and Its Future. Many people on social media have expressed their contempt for the healthcare system and even praised Mangione. Many social media users are sharing their stories of claim denials. Many people have also expressed that although they do not condone violence, they cannot ignore his role as CEO and the amount of pain and suffering he caused. Some health insurance corporations, including United Healthcare, removed information about their executives from their websites following the killing of Thompson. Mangione has garnered tons of support from people around the world on social media. As this case progresses and more information is brought to light, I will make an update video in the future.